Hi everyone, this is Kelly from Omni WordPress Support. I'm just going to take you a quick tutorial of our new WordPress plugin Revealer. Essentially, this plugin will highlight a certain piece of content and let your readers really bring your readers' attention to it. So how it works is when they're scrolling through, you set up a switch, which is like a trigger, and it is going to trigger an action, and I will show you the action. So we scroll through, and there we go. I just moved my mouse pretty much a couple pixels down, and it has this. It's a pop-up. It's off to the side. That's where you want to probably keep them. It has a little. You can put in little arrows, and you can highlight something else in the line. Now this is actually the switch. This is actually what. And when we scroll away, it's going to go away, right? So when your switch is a certain percentage above the fold. Now the fold is kind of like the bottom of your screen. It's when you come to a web page, it's all the content you can see without moving, without scrolling your mouse. That's what they call the fold. And the content above the fold is actually the most important content on any web page. So as soon as you start scrolling, and once you get away from the fold, it's going to go away. And then this one got within a certain percentage away from the fold, and so it got triggered. In this case, the box actually pops up over your content. I wouldn't recommend that. That might annoy your reader. I recommend putting the highlight box off to the side. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to use this. I'm just going to go down, and well, I'll quickly show you. You got two things you need to put into your content section. You need one chunk of code, short code, that says revealer role equals switch, and then that's going to be the content that is going to be measured away from the fold. And then like our other plugins that use the short code, you're going to have the switch, and then you're going to have what does the actual action. So it's going to be switch and highlight. Okay, so I'm just going to go down here and grab a chunk of code to make this as fast as possible because my tutorials are always so long. Alright, so here's one of my blogs, how many calories in a banana. We are going to come in here and okay, I'm just going to find the section I want to put it in. Okay, I want to put it in here. So this is going to be so I'm just going to change this to goodness. And you see I have goodness up here, and I'm just going to back this up over top of that goodness. Alright, and then I'm going to, you can, this can be anything. A connector it connects this switch to some other highlight, right? So this could be anything. So test 3. So as long as you use the same name, it's just an identifier, so WordPress knows which switch belongs to which highlight. All right, so I went to the wrong. Okay, so I'm going to grab this code and come back over here. I'm going to put that code in here. All right, so then the second piece of code, revealer role equals highlight connector. All right, so we got to change this to the test 3. Okay, width 200. This just says how big it is. I'm going to actually knock that right out. Don't need that. Position right. You can read about positioning. I like to use pixel positioning, so I usually put this to none. And then there's another attribute you can use, like left. You see how it says top here. And then I use one called left equals. Whoops. And so I'm going to show you how that works. And then I think this one, I've done this a few times, so I know pretty much where I want my code. Border color 3, border width 3, border color blue, radius 10. So your color, obviously your border color is blue, your width is 3. That's about a nice size. Like the width of this line here is only 1 pixel. I like 3, it kind of stands out, makes it pop. Radius 10, that's just how curvy you want your corners. So radius 10 is probably this tab, that's probably radius 10. This is probably radius 20 or radius 30, how it's really bendy around the corner on that button. Okay. Background color, I like white. and then padding. So this is how many pixels inside the box you got for padding. And then you need to change actually this words, and so the answer is 95 calories. So how many calories in a banana? 95. And then, since you're going to want to probably see an arrow, I'm just going to put the arrow in here. And I'm going to use left bottom. You can do left, top, right. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. You can also style your actual switch, like the word goodness. So if you wanted to add style underline or something, then when it's triggered, it would have an underline. So it's a second way to add a little bit more highlighting. Okay, let's see. Cross our fingers. Let's have a look. Alright, so I cruise through my content. Oh, what's this? How many calories in a banana? The answer is 95 calories. So you see, it just pops up, it's nice, and then the person can keep reading and it goes away. So that's Revealer. So if you have any questions, send me an email at support@omniwordpress.com. And thanks for watching the video.